Hey guys, Matt Sardo here, and I want to introduce you to Indie Comics Reviews, my new YouTube page for Indie Comics Creator Con. Can't wait to share all this amazing stuff with you. Oh my God, this is so amazing. Man, this is great. Okay, so Indie Comics Creator Con is next year, March 15th, 2025. And it's going to be amazing. It's going to be bigger than the year before, and things are just going to be panels are going to be more amazing. We're going to have 150 plus creators. Like, things are in the works. Just make this thing spectacular for you. One other thing that we did is we started a Patreon to where people down our Patreon are going to win comic books, because I'm going to review comic books and then I'm going to give them away. Like, I have this book by Sam J. Royal right here, and I'm going to give that away to you after I review it. But that's going to come up to you, and I'm going to go to my PO box today. And I'm going to pick up some comic books, some indie comic books, like some really cool stuff. We talked about Jamie Jones's mini comics, like stuff like this. This is what I really want to give away, and I'm really excited about giving away, but that's all going to go through the Patreon. So we got a lot of cool things going on. All the links will be below. Since this is a new YouTube page, please like and subscribe and do all that fun stuff, and tell all your friends that are fans of indie comic books to just be like, hey, this is the coolest channel ever. Because I want to do something special with this. I want to highlight indie creators that are making indie stuff, and I really want to just rock it to the moon, as the Redditor on the stock market people say. Let's take it to the moon. And this week we have Tony McMillen's ATTABOY comes out from Mad Cave Studios. And if you go to my Instagram, I just did a live interview with him, and I want to talk about this book because this book kind of rocked me emotionally. I'm in my 40s, and there is a lot of nostalgia to this book, but not nostalgia for nostalgia's sake. It was just like, this is what Tony has been through. This is the life that has influenced him. And then he put all of that emotion and all those influences on a page, and it rocks. It really does. Tony has a very unique style, and it tries to tell a comic book story, or tells a story from a different point of view. And that was very interesting. There's a lot of major influences on it, but the book is very colorful. It's full of heart. There's Easter eggs in there. The rereadability of the book is really amazing. I loved all the silent pages that were in it, because my head kind of shuts off, and the world becomes me reading a comic becomes a vacuum. And when I'm reading a comic and all I can see is the pages and I don't hear anything else, like the thoughts in my head or the rest of the world, that is a beautiful moment for me. And so that's why I wanted to tell you about this book, because I had a beautiful moment reading this book where everything kind of just shut off, and I really enjoyed it. And I took the emotional journey that Tony took me on with it. And I'm excited to see how people respond to this book. I think it's different. I think it's unique. Yet, I felt all those 80s and 90s influences from my childhood of playing video games, of me grabbing a 2-liter bottle of cherry Coke and a bag of Twizzlers and renting a video game and only having 2 days to beat it, and staying up all night to finish it and everything like that. There was so many. I think I brought a lot to the, I brought a lot of emotional baggage to the table, which I try not to, but this really connected with me and really resonated with me. And I want you to read it now. And I want you to comment below and tell me how you feel, because I think this book really kicks on all cylinders. And I'm really excited to reread it and look at all the different things that Tony puts into it after talking to him. And it's very colorful. It's action packed. It's a video game, and you're going through that video game, but then there's also emotional layers to it, and things get serious and things get heavy, and it has an ending. It does. And I'm not going to tell you about the ending, because I want you to read it, and then I want you to tell me about it, and so we can have this conversation. But yeah, definitely go to your comic book store today, or go to Mad Cave's website and order yourself a copy of ATTABOY. Check it out. I'm so jazzed after reading it. I'm really pumped after reading it and stuff like that. So let me know what comic books you're reading. Let me know what comic books resonate with you. And if you're an indie publisher or indie creator and you want to send me some books to review, because I want to do mailbag episodes and talk about as many indie creators as possible, my address is in the description, and you can send me some books. I'm going to go to the post office today and pick up a whole bunch of books, and then I'll do a mailbag episodes, and then I'll do individual reviews of the books and talk about them well, because I'm really excited. I come from a film and cinema background, but I've been in indie comics. I've been in the comic book industry for a long time. We hosted Indie Comic Creator Con last year. I've owned a comic book shop. I've published books as well. So I come at comic books from a different perspective than other people. I'm really excited to talk about comic books with you. So comment below. Tell me everything that you're reading, all your influences, all this stuff. And let's have a really good conversation about comic books. Take care, guys, and have a great week.